Now somebody, anybody, everybody scream!
And I'm here, home, home with you. With me. Hello, everybody. I don't know why just going live makes me nervous. Can you guys hear me and hear music by chance? I have felt like I broke everything with this.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I broke it or not, so y'all have to let me know. The blizzard was very, Everything is probably broken for a while. I have the music kind of turned down so it's not too overpowering. Um, but I heard you and I heard music. Okay. All right. Hello, Nani and Winged Whirlwind and Snowy and the Sergeant Sunshine. I hope you're all doing well. Um, I don't know why, but I was really nervous to go live. Like, really, really nervous. The music is a little quiet. I can turn it up. It's just the soundtrack from The Goblin. So, it's kind of a mellower, chill kind of music for today. Just to kind of let me get back into this because I haven't done this in a really, really, really long time. So, yeah, but welcome in everybody. As y'all know, I have rebranded from Miss Mushroom Assassin to Mystic Mush Owl. I will still change my name again, but I kind of wanted to put the mush in there so some people can know um, who I am for those who don't realize that it's me. Once all said and done, the name will probably be or Mystical Owl. Um, just because I'm taking out the mush a little bit. I still love mushrooms; they're still my thing, but I've taken them out. I'm showing you more what really dark. But we're starting. We're starting. We're starting out slow. You guys are more than welcome to check all the redeems, check the commands, make sure they're working. I can make a note. I just went straight from USM to the sergeant. I mean, it works. Like, you have to do whatever makes you comfortable. But to me, you'll always be USM. So, but for me, everyone that knows me is know I'm Susie. For those who are really close to me, they know, hey, it's Susie. Like Viking and Ninja and Nani and Winged. Um, they all know, hey, that's just Susie. So, but I am working on doing everything different. Like I said, that's us. But yeah, so I am working on getting through all the changes of everything. I will probably stick most to arts and crafts because my capture card is being a little bit of a butt. So I'm I'm not sure when I'll get back into the rest of like gaming and stuff. It's gonna be a little bit. Um, I really haven't been playing a lot of games lately. Even my husband is like, confused because I used to play games all the time and now I've kind of slowed down a little bit. I used to watch K dramas all the time and I've slowed that down. Um, for those of you that know, I went on vacation back in June and I was gone for a while. I went to my sister's wedding and then I had a trip to Washington to see my son with my sister and her new husband. So that was interesting. It was a good trip. It was fun. But it's been a minute since I've done this. So everyone bear with me as I try to get back into this, but I did want to show you guys kind of what I have been doing for those of you that are in my Discord, which I probably should put that up. Just for those of you who have not joined the Discord, my old Discord is gone. Like, I have completely deleted it. I kind of just did away with that one because I just felt like it was too much. So if you would like to rejoin the Discord, this is the new Discord server. You will see my little witch on a broom until I find an owl picture that I really want to use for there. I'm sticking with that one for right now, but you guys are more than welcome to rejoin the Discord. I have shared my diamond paintings that I have been working on. So those are all working on it. Like I said, I'm still working on the rebrand and still working on some things, so it's taking me a while. So streams are going to be a little slow to start picking back up, but hopefully once we get into things, I will always be a daytime streamer. I don't stream at night. I have too much going on at night with my daughter, who's getting ready to go back to school this week. And mornings and afternoons are best for me. I haven't figured out what days. I know that I would like to try starting with 1 day a week and then going to 2 and then possibly 3 days a week. Like I said, we'll see. You can't pin from the phone. I don't know if I can pin it. I might be able to. There you go. How about that? Okay. There you go. Did it pin, Nani? I don't know if it pinned, but so yeah, that is what I'm working on now, is just getting everything switched back over and everything. Can someone give a shout out for Nani Winged if you're available? I don't know if you're still on mobile or if you've made it back home. But can we get a shout out for Nani? I don't know if you can shout yourself out, Nani, but I mean, you could try. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. Vacation, rebranding. I've just been kind of taking time for myself. Some things have happened personally that I had to deal with my kids. Nani and Dari know my son was in an accident on my last day of vacation of all days. He is okay, but I'm telling you, scared the bejesus out of me. So, yeah, and then my other child, she is a hot mess. So there's just a lot of things that have been going on with my kids that I've been dealing with. So trying to make sure they're all good is kind of what I've been dealing with those areas. But yeah, so let me show you kind of what I am working on slowly. I don't know if you can see this very well, but did it shout you out? No. That feels strange. I know. I'll give you a shout out. It's okay. There you go, love. Thank you. But this is, I'm not much of a needle art when it comes to like crochet and embroidery. I'm still learning. So this is a printed on cross stitch, or not crochet, I can crochet. But this is a printed on cross stitch that will look like this when it's completed. It's rather large for me being a new person at this, but I don't know if you can see, but this is the section I have completed. There's a few yellow in here that I've done with some of the brown from the flowers and stuff. So it's a work in progress. Like I said, I am still learning cross stitch. My mom taught me back in like 2011. And now that mom's not here, I don't have someone that I can be like, Mom, what did I do wrong? Luckily, Winged is really good at needlepoint things. They're not a fan of cross stitch, but when it comes to embroidery, which I do have a few embroidery pieces that I've ordered that I have not even started. And I have one that I've not finished. So eventually I may add those to stream once I get a camera that can focus in a little better. Because for me, I am like, this is in my face. Like I hold it up really close to my face. So I feel like with me holding it way up here, y'all want to be able to see it very well. So, yeah, it's definitely something that I would like to do on stream once I'm a little bit more comfortable with it and everything. So, but I mean, I enjoy it. I find it relaxing. I can listen to my audiobooks and I can listen to music and stuff. I'm really happy with the way this is coming out, but we'll see how it looks once it's finished. Like I said, it's definitely a process. And getting these hoops on, I don't know how people do this. Like these hoops are hard to put on. I think it's because this fabric is pretty thick, and this hoop I hadn't used for years since my mom had taught me. So we're talking over 10 years ago since this hoop was taken off the part that I had originally done. So new, exciting, it's fun to do. It really, really is. So yeah, I will definitely post updates of this as we go into more working on it and stuff. I have been keeping my girls updated with some pictures, but I don't know. I think it'll be cute if I can get it completed and done right. But again, we'll see. But it's just 3 little gnomes and they're holding flowers, so I'm really excited to get it finished and everything. So, but yeah. But that's one thing I have been working on, along with, set that over there, along with several diamond paintings. I gotta cook dinner, but glad I got to drop by, and glad you're still streaming. I got worried when I see it. Thanks, Snowy. You have a good dinner. I hope it's really good, and thanks for stopping by. Like I said, I will eventually learn to do this again, and hopefully be back more often. So, but all of you, please go follow all of our friends, Snowy, Whirlwind, or Winged Whirlwind, Nani, USM, or Sergeant Sunshine. But, again, thank you, Snowy. Oh, hi, puppies. My dog's just snuck in here. So, with the, third child has just arrived home. She spent the night at a friend's house, so she's just coming home from spending the night out. But this is the current work that I'm doing, and it's upside down for you probably, but this is the newest one that I am working on. I haven't gotten very far. This is my last small piece. You guys, go back with Natalia. Go on. Go. Go. Out. My dogs are trying to come in here and see me, and their tails are wagging, so y'all can probably hear their tails just hitting the door because they're going insane. Like, hey! They're excited that little Miss is home, so. But yeah, this is my last small one, and the rest of them are all large diamond paintings. So, this is what I'm going to work on for today. It probably won't be a long stream only because I have been up since like 5 a.m. I think it was my husband going to the gym and the dogs wanting to go outside. So I woke up and let them all go outside and everything, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. So I started watching The Guardian, which is the soundtrack we're listening to because it is my go-to show, and I love it so much. If you guys are into any kind of K-dramas, it is on Netflix, but you have to have a VPN to watch it. So if you don't have a VPN, then I'm not sure where else you can go to watch it. But I love it. Like, it's my go-to show. Like, I just love it. I love the story. It's really cute. It's only 16 episodes. They are about an hour long. So, keep that in mind if you're interested in watching that. I used to watch K-dramas a lot, but like I said, I really got away from some of them. Mostly because I was spending so much time watching them, I couldn't do other things like. You should take it as a compliment. Okay. I'm drinking a Red Bull. But yeah, I couldn't watch K-dramas, do diamond painting, or anything else. So, I've switched from K-dramas to mostly diamond painting and cross stitch right now, and audiobooks and music. So, but yeah. I'm drinking the one thing I probably shouldn't drink, but Mista bought it for me yesterday and I didn't drink it. And since I've been awake for so long, I decided I was going to drink it today. Winged Whirlwind, you can go and play any of the redeems that you want to, just to test and see if they're working. I'm not sure. Don't eat the cat food, please. That's theirs. Kratos. No, sir. Piccolo. Don't growl at him. Piccolo's growling at Kratos because he doesn't like Kratos being next to his head. But yeah, you can do those, and you can work the commands if you want to. Hi, Jelly. I hope you're doing well. I was just giving everyone an update. Can we get a shout out for Jelly Wish if we can, please? But yeah, so like I said, it feels weird being streaming, I guess you could say. So, but let's do a little bit of work on this. I don't know. I don't even know where to start because this is so dark. You was naughty. What did you do? Oh no. What did you do? What did you buy? Let's put it that way. Did you buy something? Did you text it to me? I don't have a text. Yes, you bought something? Oh no, what did you buy? Oh goodness. I need more Felix pictures also. I do need to put up a section in the Discord for you for pets so you guys can share your pet pictures. I know that we have them in Nani's. Aww. I hope it's a healthy one. But yeah, I do need to finish setting up the Discord. Like I said, I'm still really new with the Discord setup. I hadn't done it in so long. I forgot how to do it, but I did add the whole make sure that people have read the rules section, which is something I wish I had done the first time. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how much more I can do with it. Freaking love this song. Like every time I watch this show, more and more of the music just it gets me in my feels, you know? Nani wants to know. Nani wants to know. You didn't put it in the group chat? I have different chats for everyone. Like, it's so weird because we all hear and talk about the same thing, but we still end up sometimes in the separate chat. I feel like it's probably because I never know when Nani is awake, only because I feel like she stays awake all night. And I don't want to wake her up and disturb her sleep. Does that make sense? Alright, let me know if everything's too loud. I have adjusted the volume on a few things. For some reason, these shoutouts are not working quite well, but, yeah. So, but does anyone have any plans today? What is everyone doing? I didn't, put these in the thing. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Make sure I got the right one. Call out truthful. No, it's not a bad thing. It's just, like I said, I do feel like, with your schedule, I don't want to disrupt your sleep. Because I know I hate getting my sleep disrupted. But I do have my phone set to a do not disturb mode whenever I am sleeping, only because I know that if my phone goes off, I will want to look at it instead of being like, nope, gonna sleep. My kids are able to bypass that, and my husband, because I feel like if they're texting me, it's an emergency. So I'm always got them on the bypass for the do not disturb, only because I feel like it's safer if something happens. And like the Life 360, the crash detection, it has bypass as well, which is a good thing because with my child driving like a maniac, it's important to get those notifications so I can check on them if they're ever seriously in an accident or injured. This one is really pretty color. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's almost a gray, and it's cute. Almost like a bluish gray. Okay, be safe. You won't see it till you wake up. That's understandable. Like, it's not good to have your sleep disrupted. Especially if you're a light sleeper. I feel as though it's makes it to where you don't feel rested, almost. So that's just, yeah. It looks blue to you. Yeah, it's almost a bluish gray color, but it's really pretty. Like, I don't know, I just think the color's really pretty. I'm on episode 11 for The Guardian for my rewatch, and I know what's coming, and it's going to make me bawl like a baby, so I think that's why I'm taking so long to get through the show again. really hot in here. I just put hair growth oil in my hair. It has to stay on for a few hours. I'll wash it later. Then I've got an appointment at the VA in a couple hours. Will your hair be done by then? I've never used a hair growth. You guys are so nosy. My dogs are just crazy. Hey, stop growling. He just wants to come in here too. Silly dog. Piccolo is very territorial. Like, he is not one to share, especially his space. He does not want the other dogs to lay next to him, which is just weird. Because he goes outside and plays with them, but when he's inside, he's like, nope, it's my me time. Don't come near me. So, quite funny. Piccolo. Piccolo. Leave that alone. That's the cat's bed. That's not your bed. No, sir. Oh, here comes the little one. And Athena is nosy. Sausage and not spam should come to her senses. It only needs to stay in for like 2 hours at least, but it's a short appointment. Oh, is it in person or is it over, is it online? I've never done an online appointment with the VA. I know they have them, but I've never done one. So, when are we going to get a winged whirlwind stream? I would like to know. I'll shower when I get home, then make dinner. You did face mask yesterday. I've been using this one face wash stuff, but I'm not using it every day because I don't want to run out mostly. But I just like, I wash my face, but I don't use my skincare because it was hell of expensive. And I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure that I don't run out of this. Because vacation just took my budget and shredded it. So, I'm like, oh, hey. Vacations are expensive. Like, if you want a vacation, you should save up for like a year before going on vacation. If you're going to be gone for more than a week. And if you're going someplace up north. Hold on just a second. I need to check on Little Miss. Oh, look. The dog's coughing. I did brown sugar scrub mask, then a sheet mask, then I put on my moisturizer, and then a hydrating sleep mask. He needs to go to the VA, so we'll be stick to being in person. Ah. That makes sense. Little Miss Nat, I need you for a moment. Pretty please? Oh, hold on, I'm gonna take my headphones off. How was your sleepover? Did you have fun? What'd you go to the school for?
Oh, she was getting her parking spot reserved.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see. Do you want to take them and then close the door? Because I can hear Mista, and I don't want it to be too much. Come on, go with Nat. Oh, there they go. There they go. Thank you. All right. Sorry. Her Life Through 60 had said that she had gone to the school, and I was like, wait, we don't go till tomorrow to pick up schedules? So, but she was with her best friend, and she went to go pick up her parking space. So I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. But what is everyone's plans? What do we got going on today? I need to know so I know what my afternoon looks like. Ah! She left. She was here and then she left. I had messages, the different coffee cat dishes index. You know what I hate? Okay. So I bought a cookbook, right? And because I'm diabetic, I'm trying to get diabetic dishes that I can make. And I base my preferences, I guess you could say, on buying cookbooks of what the picture is, right? On the outside of a cookbook. So I bought this cookbook because the pictures looked really, really, really good. And I'm like, oh, I want this one and this one. And I'm like, that looks really good. Just to get the cookbook. And then those recipes are not in said cookbook. I was so mad. I was like, how are they going to do that? Like, if you're going to have a cookbook and you're going to promote recipes, those recipes that you promote on the cover of the cookbook need to be in the cookbook. But they didn't. So I was not happy about that at all. Oh. Your phone is just being a pain in the butt. My phone, I swear to God, one day was not sending messages. I'm not gonna cry to this song. I'm not gonna cry to this song. Even though it's just an instrumental, it's still, I know exactly what part of the show this is, and it's always a sad part or like a loving part, and it hurts me to think about it. They're talking like it's supposed to rain today and we're in a flood watch, but it's not even raining outside. But it's hot. Like, it's 74 degrees, but it's still hot to me. I'm in shorts, but it's hot. Daria's gonna share all these recipes with us, right? Starbucks pink drink? What? Okay. I need to know where you got this cookbook from, Dari. Or I'm sorry, Winged Whirlwind. Because I want them. I'm making smoothies for Friday for dinner. And it's a mango smoothie. And it's got like frozen mangoes, vanilla, yogurt, and orange juice. And I'm like, I'm unsure about this. Like, I'm unsure about the orange juice being added into it. So I'm nervous about it, but I won't know if it's good if I don't try it. And then they have a pumpkin pudding that is in my cookbook. That looks really good. But I don't think, well, I know Mista won't eat it, but Little Miss might, but maybe not a lot of it. So, wait and see. was watching just ended stream. Hold on. You got it at Walmart? Ooh. Oh, no, where am I going? Oh, I hate when I close the bags and then I can't open it again. No. My watch is telling me that it's time to stand up. Ooh. I'm gonna have to start the playlist probably all over again, only because, where's my mouse? Yeah, we're down to like one more song from there. I wish I could find the other song. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the other song from there. Add to playlist. Skip that one. Has any of you ever watched Love Between Fairy and Devil? Just out of curiosity. Okay, I think I got them now. Couple more songs. Oh my god, I think it was the oil because I don't do a lot of fried foods. So I think that kind of also made me just ill. This cookbook gives tips to pick the right meats, fruits, and veggies. Yes, I need all the help with fruit. I like peaches. Like, I've been eating a lot of peaches. They're probably my favorite fruit. It has to be a yellow peach. And I like them when they're really juicy. I like plums. They're really good. But for vegetables, like, I like cauliflower. I like broccoli. But I just get so... I don't know. With broccoli, you have to add a lot of seasoning to it, in my opinion. So it's harder for me to do that one because I feel like broccoli needs salt. And the doctor said, stay away from the salt. So I'm staying away from the salt. Collie with withered leases and brown spots should be passed by. Oh, see? I usually just cut out the brown spots, but... I think
Yeah, somebody, anybody, everybody screwed.
scared me. Well, we know that one works. I think the reason this is a bluish gray color is because this is the reflection in the water. But since it's a night scene, that's why it's dark. I really think I'm going to start staying away from the darker diamond paintings. Only because they just, I don't know, they do kind of make me depressed. Like, oh, it's dark and it's cute, but it's kind of depressing. Also, broccoli heads that are light green have dark spots or yellow should be avoided. Trying to get your attention now. Which fruits did you say like? Peaches, plums. I eat some apples, but I am much more of a peach person. It was funny because when I was in Washington, I really wanted peaches, and I didn't get any. And so when I came home, I bought a bag of peaches and I didn't eat them fast enough and they went bad, and I was so mad. I was like, are you serious? So now I only buy like 3 or 4 at a time just to make sure I eat them, because I could eat a peach every day, like every day. And then little Miss, she likes oranges. But me, I like peaches and plums. I think they're probably my 2 favorite fruits. You got your groceries? Yay! What did you get? What'd you get? I have to make 2 things of paper towels. Oh no. I have to make a tater tot casserole tonight. I am going to allow myself to eat it even though the tater tots are there. But I'm really trying to cut down on the carbs and everything to follow my doctor's orders a little bit better than probably what I had started doing. But again, when they first told me, they didn't give me anything except stay away from this. Like, I was like, okay, well, that's all I ever really ate, because I would eat like rice bowls all the time. Like, rice bowls were my go-to food. So, but now, rice bowls and avocado toast were my favorite things. But now I'm learning, okay, I can eat things, but I need to eat them in moderation so that I'm not overdoing, it. Oh, I thought I picked up a bead, but I didn't. My bad. Shoot. Berries separate from stems, wash dry and store in a paper towel lined container in a fridge. Melons that have sweet smell should be chosen. A strong smell indicates they are overripe. Wash outside melons before slicing. I've never thought of washing an outside melon. Like, is that weird to admit? Like, I know a lot of the places in the United States use a lot of pesticides, especially in the farming industry. Like, I wash my fruit, but it's the fruit that I eat the outside of, like my apples and my peaches and my plums. But I never thought to wash, like, my watermelon or my honeydews or anything like that. Like, I would just cut them open. So that's good to know. Like, that's really, really good to know. My husband is playing Tekken. Can you hear it? He's yelling at the TV because something. Orange, lemon, and grapefruits are picked and sold when ripe. You may store in fridge for 2 to 3 weeks. Get plump fruit with bright, shiny skin. You just slice through. Me too. Like, I've never thought of, like, cleaning the outside of it. Like, I'm not eating that outside part, so it was never a thought to clean it, which is just crazy. It is really freaking warm in here. I have a game being delivered today. I ordered it from Best Buy with my credit card. And let me tell you, it released on Friday. And they said, oh, it'll be delivered today. Here it is, Monday. And I haven't got my game yet. But I'm waiting for it. Overall, it says to look for tender, plump, and bright colors when choosing fruit. Fruit should be heavy for their size and free of bruises, cuts, mildew, mold, or other blemishes. I can't... Okay, so... One thing I also learned when we were went is... I can't eat grapefruit. I like grapefruit, okay? I've liked it since I was a kid. But with my medications, I guess I'm not supposed to eat that. Which I didn't know. And corn. The doctor told me to stay away from corn. And I'm like, corn? Like all corn, including popcorn, or just corn? Because I love popcorn. And so the other night, I was actually sitting and eating popcorn. And I was like, does this really count as corn? Or is this okay? Because in my thought, it's like, it's okay. Right? But I don't know. Like corn. Like you would think, oh, corn would be fine. No, actually it's not. It's not fine. So, but I'm going to pretend like corn is not good, but popcorn is okay. And I'm just going to eat popcorn, but not often. Like not all the time. Like every once in a while when I don't have my fruit, I will eat popcorn for a snack. Because how can you go without eating popcorn? Like, I mean, I don't like the way that that the kernels, like the outside parts got stuck in my teeth. But I freaking love popcorn. Like, come on, man. I really don't like doing the middle section right here, but I already got these beads pulled out. So I kind of want to use them. And then I'll switch to T, G, or H. Welcome views to the crafting wall where Whirly Girly gives food tips. Exactly. I need better, like I really need better recipes. Because the recipe book that I got just really frustrates me. I'm like, I think what I should do, okay, honestly, this is what I should do. I should Google a diabetic cookbook on a budget. Because food is so expensive, and like the things in the cookbook that wanted me to use, like they gave recipes for cookies and brownies and stuff like that, but the flours and the things that they want you to use for those items, when I was looking at the store for those items, I'm like, this is so much more expensive than just regular white flour. And they tell you don't use white flour. Don't do those. So it's like, okay, well, you know, kind of need to have this on a budget, unless I go to like Sam's Club and buy like really bulk so that I have them. But then I would be concerned of it not being used in a like timely manner, so where I can actually keep it from going bad, and that scares me because then it's just a waste of money. So for me, I feel like I need to find a cookbook on a budget.
It don't faze me. The thought of you out getting wasted. Calling somebody else, baby. I don't need your love anymore.
Chicken should be moist and plump. Key to cooking chicken is avoiding cross-contamination. Yes, I used to, okay, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Salad Master. Salad Master used to do in-home cooking for people trying to sell these overly expensive pots and pans, right? And the one thing that I always tell us was like, when you do this, you take and you buy the chicken and all the stuff, and when you put the chicken in the pan, wear gloves, and then remove those gloves and throw them in the trash. And then every time you would take the chicken and turn it, use a different fork. Don't use like tongs or anything like that. They're like, use a fork, and make sure that you use a different fork or wash the fork with soap and hot water before using it again to avoid contamination. And I'm like, okay, that's, you know, good. Because, I mean, how many of us actually change our utensils after touching the raw chicken with partially cooked chicken? And if the chicken isn't completed cooking, you're still using a contaminated utensil. So, I mean, it makes sense. But it's just those little things that a lot of people don't think about, like just those little bitty things that that can confuse you and make you get sick. So ground beef should not contain more than 30% fat by weight. All packages should state their fat content. I don't know what packaging or what percentage I get. I'd have to go look. Raw chicken when buying should be moist and plump is what I assume. Moist and plump. I'm just gonna, yeah. Like usually the chicken, when I buy chicken, it's already cut. So how do I know if it's moist and plump? Are you back from ads, Whirly Girl? Let me know when you're back. Yes. So yeah, that's what I'm not understanding is like when it comes to chicken, I guess because for me, because it's, I don't know, I always look for the pink ones. Like the pink, not like discolored or anything like that. I look for them to look pink. So I'm not sure like how else to tell. And we usually only get chicken breast because Mista eats chicken every day. So for me, I guess it's a matter of like, I like the dark meat. I like the chicken breast and the chicken thighs, but I like it boneless and skinless because they say you shouldn't eat the skin from the chicken. So for me, I feel like that's really important to look at, but I'm not entirely sure how to see if it's plump. Like, just look, does it look fat? Is that, I mean, that to me is just, I'm not sure if I would be able to find the right one. I'd still end up getting a bad one. That would be my luck. Was that the last? No. Sorry, I keep clicking on stuff. This is the last song, and then we'll replay this playlist. Oh, my leg hurts. Ow. I have a blanket on my lap. But my leg really hurts. Oh, getting up so early is not good. We'll probably go for about 30 more minutes, and then I'll probably raid out, only so that I can go get lunch. And I haven't streamed in so long that I don't want to like overdo it too much on the first day. Steak and roast. Grade refers to the age of the animal and meat marbling. USDA Grade's best steak is prime, followed by choice and select. When looking, always look for marbling or steaks of fat running through the meat and the meat. You want even and thin throughout the steak. Huh. See, that's good to know. Because I can have steak. Like, I can have like most meats, but they're like, anything that's processed or in a can, they're not good for you, and you should try to avoid those. Like, don't get canned fruit. Don't get canned vegetables. Don't do like Spam, even though I like Spam. That's a big I should avoid. You can do tuna in a can as long as it's in water and not oil. Fruit should be fresh or frozen. Vegetables need to be fresh or frozen. Don't get the canned ones. I get the canned ones for the days that Mista cooks because they're just easier. But I really prefer the frozen cauliflower over everything because I like cauliflower the most. But yeah, finding the foods that are better for you is so hard when your store didn't carry something. Like, we went grocery shopping yesterday and they didn't have just cauliflower, and it pissed me off because like that's my vegetable. So now we got canned carrots because I cannot stand frozen carrots at all. Like, I don't like the way that they're preserved and frozen. I don't care for those. Wally is stuck near a cliff. My Roomba is being weird. So, that's just great. This song is from Moonlight Mystique, another really, really good show. I don't know if it's on Netflix, but it is definitely worth a watch. Just so you guys know, like, it's one of my other favorite ones. Probably third. First would be The Guardian. Second would be Love Between Fairy and Devil, and then Moonlight Mystique. Really, really good shows. have quite a few songs from soundtracks from K-dramas. I also love Between Fairy and Devil is when I think I was first introduced to Dylan Wang. Oh my god, he did such an extraordinary job on that show. I was like, oh my goodness. And the girl who played the fairy, absolutely loved her. Like, a lot of people didn't like her portrayal of the character, but I thought she did amazing. So, but that's just me. And then, the goblin from The Guardian, he plays in Coffee Prince, and I absolutely loved his job in that one as well. Coffee Prince is a really cute one to watch. Oh, it's in a place. Get on there. There you go. So yeah. Like, there's not very many shows that I could just sit and watch over and over again. I've watched Coffee Prince twice. The Guardian I've watched. This is my third time. Love Between Fairy and Devil was so hard, but I loved it. I still watched it once. I will watch it again eventually, along with Moonlight Mystique. I'll probably rewatch one of them after I watch The Guardian. So pork. Look for pork with small amount of fat. Meat is firm and pink. Best flavor meat will have barely small marbling. 3-4 basic cuts which separate into other cuts are leg, side, loin, and shoulder. Those cuts you get bacon, ground pork or sausage, ribs, roast, chops, and ham. I like pork chops. Does that count? I'll eat bacon, but I'm not as big of a bacon eater as my husband. So I do enjoy bacon, but I have to eat it in small quantities because there's a lot of salt in the bacon, and I hate cooking bacon. Anyone else hate cooking bacon? Like, I hate when it pops me. Like, you know, when you cook it and it's like starting to pop, and you're like, oh great, I just got popped with freaking bacon grease. Because the steak are taken from different parts. Ribs produces rib roast, back ribs, and ribeye steaks. The short loin produces tastiest steak like T-bone, porterhouse, New York, and best Toyland. Huh. See? The things you like. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I keep this on the screen, but my desk isn't as big as it probably should be for doing this. And my camera is not the best either. This song. When I cooked it at my old job, we put down a little bit of oil, put bacon on the flat top grill, then turn on the heat so it gets a nice even crisp. I think I like to cook it in the oven, but it takes a little bit longer. But I learned that if you cook it in the oven, it doesn't curl up like it does when you cook it on the stove. So, but again, I hate being popped with it. I just, ugh. Mystic Cave right there. Sorry, I'm gonna move this around just a tiny bit. I would place multiple at one time, but I don't know. I don't like placing some of the multiple ones at one time because I feel like I feel like I don't get them in the proper spot, and then I feel like it throws off the whole diamond painting. Oh no. Okay. I thought it was stuck. But it wasn't stuck. We got it. We fixed it. But. Oh, now I'm thinking about bacon too much. I have bacon. I was going to cook it this morning, but I was like, oh, waking up so early was not my cup of tea. Oh my God, the wording in this book. What happened? What's wrong with the wording? Shoot. This song right here. For TGI loaded potato skin, step 1, remove flesh from the... Oh my goodness. Flesh from potato. Wow. I don't think potatoes really have flesh. I would just call it potato skin. But hey, whatever makes the author of the writing happy. Flesh. Sorry, I'm gonna laugh about that for a minute. It's like flesh from potato. Oh, just why? The things that just, I'm telling you, just some of the wording of certain things can be done so much better. Like, I'm not good with words. Like, I'm really, really bad with wording. And sometimes I like twist my words, and I'll be like, not that, this. See, I like, excuse me, what flesh? I mean, yeah, that's, wow. If your potato has flesh on it, I would seriously consider a refund. Be like, excuse me, this is not what I wanted. Be like, please give me a different one. We used to have a baked potato place here, and now it's turned into a, what are those? Like a weed store or whatever. It's not really weed, because weed isn't legal here. They have the medicinal, but not the recreational or whatever. But I think it turned into one of those. That or the tattoo parlor, because there's a tattoo parlor over there as well. How many things can you really put on a baked potato? Like, I know you can put cheese, butter, ranch, salt, pepper, bacon, chives. Some people put chili on their baked potatoes. But, like, what else could you really put on a baked potato? I'm kind of curious. Like, just sent Felix before I gave him a break from harness. Poor Felix. He is not going to like that harness. He's going to be like, excuse me, no. Poor Felix. I love him. I don't feel like I got very far on this. Like, I feel like I didn't do anything with it really today. Oh, my chair. Oh, I wish my chair would lean back a little bit more, but it doesn't. Like, it stops, and if I go back any further, I'm going to be, like, flipping over backwards, and y'all are just going to see my feet start flying out. If he wants time outside with supervision, of course he'll like it. He will have to. I don't know, Nani. I feel like yeah. No, you can't see my feet. Like, I have socks on. I have my Hello Kitty socks on right now. So it's not like you would see my feet, but still, I'm not a feet person. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it just, I haven't done diamond painting for just a little bit because I started on the cross stitch and I'm really invested in this cross stitch. It's a lot of yellow, so for the cross stitch, and I'm excited to see if I can actually complete this cross stitch because I have only completed one cross stitch since mom, and that was the turtle one that I had done, and it was super cute, but again, it was a printed cross stitch, so I wanted to do some non-printed, the ones that you actually have to count out and like follow the directions, but for me, I kept messing up, or the colors were really bad. Like I have 3 patterns that I got. One is Deadpool on a unicorn. 2 is a old school Nintendo cartridge that says Blow Me, and the 3rd is a Spider-Man. I haven't bought the threads for the Spider-Man because I wanted to, practice more, and I started with the Blow Me. Well, the Blow Me is a brownish color and a green color, and for those of you who are old enough to remember, old Nintendo game cartridges were like black and gray with white or red lettering, and these colors were off, and I'm like, okay, I'm not liking this, I'm not liking the way this looks. And then the Deadpool, you want me to what? I mean, that's what it says on the pattern. Um, and then the Deadpool, the colors are orange and pink. And Deadpool, for those of you who know, is red, black, gray. So these colors were not matching. Like, it was a dark blue and gray and pink and orange. And I'm like, this is not looking anywhere near like what it's supposed to. So I kind of just yeeted it. And I'm going to eventually buy the correct coloring for each of the patterns, but I'm gonna buy the coloring that I feel is more appropriate for them. Like the word blow me was like an orangish red, so it could work, but I think I would rather do it in red and then have the game cartridge itself in black, white, and gray, so it will really look a lot better. And then for Deadpool, I'll do black, red, gray, a shade lighter than red, almost like an orange, like a burnt orange, to do the shading for it. And then when I go to do the Spider-Man, I will get the colors that I feel best suit Spider-Man for his suit, like the blue and the red, because I'm really concerned that I would get colors that don't go with their perspective uniforms for what they are. So, you know, that's where I'm at with those. But I have gone back to doing printed, and the printed is really cute. I mean, these gnomes are absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I am still learning, but you know, just getting all these different, like when I get to these parts like this in the middle, I feel like I need to make sure I do them so that I'm not losing what the symbol is, because on the directions, like it has all the symbols and what color or what number goes with it. So, and then there's a really big printed out one. Ugh, if I can flip the page like this. So this is the same printed, but it's so that I can look and see. But I have problems like, which square is this? I'm not following the corresponding squares. And my idiotic little self didn't realize what these numbers meant until I was really looking. I'm like, oh, these are all 15, so it would all be 15. I was like, why is there just this white circle? I'm like, what is that supposed to be? And then I was like, oh, I had an aha moment, I guess you could say. And I realized what it was actually for. So, but once I complete this, hopefully then I will get the material and the correct colors and create the Spider-Man and the Deadpool and the Nintendo. I'd like to find the Marvel's Wolverine, because then what I'd like to do is I'd like to put them all together and then frame them and hang them in Mista's man cave for him. But again, that comes with learning and finding patterns and, you know, making sure that I can do them properly, because these ones will not be printed for me. These ones I'll actually have to know how to count. And I guess counting for me with stitches and following the pattern, sometimes I get confused because I have to mark off the ones that I've done and completed. And being new at this, I'm not very good at this. So I'm still learning in that aspect, but I do enjoy doing it. My child texted me. That's why I do embroidery. Yeah, I'm just not... Embroidery for me, like, with the cross stitch, I know that it has to go in this little bitty square, But with embroidery, I never know how long to make the stitch. Like, do I want it to be a longer stitch or a shorter stitch? Am I getting too many stitches? Am I not doing, I can never get the same size stitch for everyone. Bye, Nani. Have a good appointment. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good day. Okay, I'll probably be live for another 15 minutes and then I will find someone to raid, so no worries. But yeah, embroidery for me is, like, I just cannot get those stitches. Like, okay, one stitch might be like this big and the next one may be like this big. And I'm trying really hard to keep them the same size. And I just can't do it. So, I know it's all a learning curve. Sorry, I haven't done this for so long, Winged Whirlwind, that I really, really, really want to ease my way back into it. Like I said, there'll always be day streams, and I'll try to make sure that I do them on days when you guys are available, so that way I don't like leave you out and let you miss streams. And like I said, I will never, ever, ever, ever do a night stream unless someone is like, hey, I really want you to. No excuse. Mista won't touch my tuna. Like, he will not make the tuna for me because he's like, no. So I have to make my own tuna. But I do have to eat. And I have to, like, get back into doing this. But yeah, unless someone asks me, like, hey, I want us to stream this together. Little Miss is leaving again. She's actually going to go hang out with her friend again. So she's leaving. But yeah, so nighttime streams would be very, very hard for me. Only because, like I said, I just feel like I would be better. You are bound and determined. Alright, we're going to do some H's really fast. Or, however long it takes me. But, we'll do some H's. I might jump over to the Discord and hang out there. Just because I have a package coming. And that way I can watch for that, and we can hang out in the Discord if you would like. For those of you who do not have my Discord, it is pinned. I have a completely different Discord. It is not the same Discord as before. It is not the Mushroom Assassin. It is now Mr. And like I said, for anyone who's just come in, I will change the name to Mystical. I am still trying to let everyone get used to the Mystic, and we will take away a lot of the mushrooms. They'll still be there. There'll be some of the not miss this package. It's the game. There'll still be some mushroom emotes, but not as many. A lot of the emotes will now be owls, which I have managed to do. I did manage to break the the thing where you see your channel points. I can't figure out how to get them to be the image that I want because it keeps messing up. So hopefully I'll be able to fix that, but I don't know, because I want it to be an owl and I can't do it. It's just not working. And they're the right size, but when I go to upload it, it says the 120 by 120 is too big, but it's not. So I don't know what else to do. Oh, I actually got really hungry. I have to eat some vegetables today. Probably eat some mushrooms with my... Are mushrooms considered a vegetable? I know that's a dumb question, but they're like a fungus, right? But are they considered vegetables? Like, I know tomatoes are not considered a vegetable. Shit. I put that in the wrong thing. But I have to eat vegetables. I'll probably eat a tuna salad with onion, pickles, the lettuce. So, see, lettuce is my vegetable. It counts. But I'm not sure how they want me to get 9 servings of vegetables a day. To me, it just seems like a bit excessive. But we'll see. Plus being back to streaming with headphones, they hurt my ears. I need to figure out if I can set up the speakers so that the speakers play and that I don't have to wear these headphones, because these headphones just irritate my ears. No, mushrooms are not classified as vegetables but as a fungi. However, they are considered vegetables for nutrition. See? Boom. I can eat mushrooms. That counts as my 9 servings of vegetables. Because for dinner, I'm not having vegetables. For dinner, I'm having tater tot casserole, which is, again, not something I'm supposed to eat, but I have to take everything into moderation. So, when I have dinner tomorrow, when Mista makes chicken and pasta, I won't eat pasta. But on Thursday, I will have chicken and rice. So, tomorrow will be chicken and vegetables. Who are we gonna raid? Do we have anyone to raid today, Winged Whirlwind? Or does anyone know someone that is on that we can raid? And I also did manage to redo the raid messages. So they are, they now have the correct emotes. For everyone to use. Ninja. Oh my goodness. We have... Where is my mouse? Oh. Or Bioshock. Which one? I don't think I borrowed. Is it Corey? I follow Ninja. I'm taking part in the Hunger Games in Ninja's Discord, and it has been really interesting so far. I haven't died, which is shocking. I'm teamed up with Tyler, and I built a fire, and I'm really, really happy that I have not died. But I don't know if it's good for me to have a fire, because then it'll just lead everybody to where I am. It'll just give away my location. Bioshock Infinite. I haven't played that one. I watched Mista play it, so, yeah. I tried playing the first one, but I got lost. Oops, I almost put that in the wrong spot. Don't tell anybody I almost did that. Oh my goodness. Ugh. All right, we'll do this section. And then we will go over and see the wonderful, lovely ninja. Make sure everyone follows through with the raid if you can. Even if you need to raid and run, we will go say hello and show her some support. And for those of you who don't know, Ninja is so much fun and she's so funny. Like, I just love going to hang out in their streams. Like, I don't even have to talk. I can just sit and lurk. If any of you have been following her and the lovely Caffeinated Viking, when they co-stream together, it's always a good time. When Viking co-streams with anyone, it's a really good time. So, but yeah, we will definitely go say hello to Ninja. I believe they are just coming back from a little hiatus as well. I'm excited to see a lot of people coming back from breaks and everything. I know the summertime takes a lot of people on vacations and breaks, so that's always good to get to go see them. So I almost didn't want to go live today because I was like, there's, you know, a few people that were going live, and I'm like, I just feel so bad streaming when people that I'm a fan of are streaming. It makes me feel bad. But someone had once told me, they're like, you kind of have to do what is best for you, and you can always just lurk in their channels, but you can't hold yourself to not streaming because your friends are streaming. And I'm like, I know, but it just makes me feel like crap. So, are you headed out?
Yeah.
All right.
You.
Bye, I love you.
Have fun.
Thanks. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Cannot believe she's gonna be in school in 2 days. Time sure does fly, let me tell you. So, alright, we're almost done with this tray. Yay! Winged Whirlwind, are you still here by chance? Because just think of your streaming for me. I am streaming for you. I waited for you specifically to make sure that you still wanted me to stream. I am going to go to the ending page, and I need you to tell me if you can still hear me when I go to that page. Only because I don't know if my camera or my if my microphone is set up over there. So let's go to the endings page. All right, can you still hear me, Winged Whirlwind? I hear you. Okay. All right. So this is where we are going to end today. There is the raid messages. Feel free to copy the one that that works for you. We are going to raid over to Ninja. Please come and show her some support and some love. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. I know this was a short stream, but again, I'm just getting back into it. hopefully we'll get some more schedules figured out and go from there, and really get back into the swing of things. And once we get everything rebranded and completed, uh, it'll be a little better, a little bit less chaotic. Hopefully I don't keep breaking everything. I will continuously working on the emotes and continuously working um, on fixing the channel point stuff. I know there's a few things I need to fix there. So, but thank you guys for hanging out with me and just chilling with me. I know it was a calm, relaxing stream. We'll try to get to more chaotic fun later on down the road, but everyone take care of yourselves. I will swing over to Discord and probably put on a show and hang out there for a few hours. If anybody wants to come over and hang out, I will be in the movie channel and stuff like that. But everyone take care and have a good day. Thanks again for hanging out. Bye, guys.